Hey you guys, it's Cassandra72 here, and I'm coming to you with my very first ever collective haul. So this represents Walmart. I shopped at Kroger and Rite Aid. Yeah, so Walmart, Kroger, and Rite Aid. And like I said, it's the first time I've ever done a collective haul like this. And the reason is kind of, twofold, maybe even triplefold, because it all basically in the end ties into what I consider, one of my most impressive hauls so far. So, first of all, though, before I get into it, I do want to welcome my new subscribers to my channel. All right. And so, yeah, the first reason that I want to do this is because it's going to be it's already almost 11 o'clock at night. And I just don't feel like breaking down all these various hauls. And I want to go ahead and get it uploaded and know that it's loaded and everything, get it edited as far as the title and everything for you guys before I really go to sleep. So yeah, I don't think you need to see a whole bunch of various videos from me tonight. So yeah, this is going to be what it is. All right, so I had done a video earlier, which is actually still loading at this point, talking about the deal that I wanted to do with this Pro Nutrients, which is on clearance for $2.50 at Walmart. And then this Nature Fusion Vicks, which is labeled $4, but when I scanned it, it scanned for $2. And what led me to scan it was one of my subscribers. And so then that started formulating some things in my head right then and there, because we have $5 off coupons for the Pro Nutrients. Okay, $5 off any Centrum Pro Nutrient supplement. All right, so that was going to provide $2.50 overage for each one of those you buy. Okay, and then if you bought two of these, two was going to equal $4. Okay, then when you bought two, you could then use this coupon right here, $3 off any two Vicks. Okay, so two of those was in the end going to cost you $1. So then if you bought four of these coupled with one of these, that was going to give you 50 cents in overage. Okay, so but that's really not even what I was in it for. I was in it to get this, to get the puffs. Okay, because we have this lovely coupon right here. When you buy one Vicks product, you can get one puffs free. Okay, up to $1.89. So that's what formulated that idea right there for me. Okay, so when I went in, it did not necessarily go off the way that I thought it would, because I planned on doing 2 Pro Nutrients in the transaction, and no, I was going to do, I was thinking 2 new Pro Nutrients in the transaction, and then 8 of the Nature Fusion, which would be meaning that I use 2 of these coupons and then 8 of the coupons for the puffs. But then I thought, I probably do need to break that up, because, because you're really only supposed to use 4 coupons for the puffs. That's the P&G. Okay, so yeah, and the coupons, the Vicks puffs for free is in the P&G, the 2nd October P&G that we got for the month, and the $3 off 2 Vicks is in the 1st October P&G that we got for the month, and the $5 Pro Nutrient is in the 1014 Red Plum. All right, so when I went in, what kind of threw me here was the fact that I could only purchase 2 2 of the Nature Fusion at once. It beeped, because I think they're trying to make sure that kids aren't buying this, or no one's going to buy it overdose or whatever. So yeah, 2 of those is what I could do in that transaction. So I had to break it down a little differently, and I didn't really want to do, a whole bunch of overage at one time, because this is a store that I don't go to that much. I don't really do Walmart that much anyway, and definitely not this one. But it worked out, because actually the cashier that I went to, is a fellow mom on a cheerleading team that my daughter cheerleads with, and slash coach. So I know her from there. So I knew that I wasn't going to be getting the screw face or anything like that, dealing with her. So yeah, I went in, and for some reason the Pro Nutrients coupon is not scanning, so they do have to put that in. And rather than having a whole bunch of transactions where coupons were manually keyed in, as the CSM said, so she wouldn't get in trouble, I just went ahead after the first transaction and did the Pro Nutrients basically together. And then from then on, I did the other transactions, as you will see, paying for that out of my overage. So let's get into what that first transaction looked like. So in the first one, it actually, you see 2 fruit and veggie, but later you're going to see 1 voided off. And then I had 2 of the Nature Fusion. So one Pro Nutrient, 2 Nature Fusion, and 2 Puffs Plus. Okay. So then minus the coupons, $5 for the Pro Nutrients, the $3 for the Vicks, and the Puffs did automatically scan at $147, which is what these cost. That left me with a negative $150. Tax was 66 cents, so they owe me 84 cents. Next 2 transactions looked exactly the same. 4 fruit and veggie came up to $10. Had $20 on coupons. Subtotal was $10 negative. Tax was 70 cents, so they paid me $9.30 twice. Okay, and then from then on, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 transactions that look the exact same, and that was to do 2 Puffs Plus and 2 Vicks Nature Fusion in 1 transaction. So the Puffs were $147 each. The Nature Fusion were $2 each. Subtotal was $6.94. I used a $3 off 2 Nature Fusion, Vicks coupon, and then the 2 buy 1 Vicks product, get the Puffs free. And then my subtotal was $1. Tax was 49 cents, and I paid $1.49. Okay, but in the end, I still walked away from Walmart with $9.01 in my hand. Moving on to Kroger. All right, so I've done 2 separate transactions here, and I've gotten 5 pizzas. Okay, 5 pizzas, and 5 of the toaster. Actually, I got 3 toaster strudels and 2 toaster scrambles. My daughter, like I said, is really enjoying these toaster strudels, so I got those. But then I thought, since the toaster scrambles are also part of it, and I don't generally eat breakfast, I might should get something for me as well. And so I did those. And in each one of the transactions, I added 4 Airwick. Okay, so the first transaction. Okay, we have the 4 Airwicks at $1, and then the Totino's pizzas, 5 of those at $1.25, and then the $5 Catalina from my last night shopping, and then the 2 $2 coupons for the Airwick. And you guys, this lady was so ready to tell me, oh, you can't use this coupon, because she's thinking it's the one that had the specific one spelled out, and I was like, yes, you can. It's off any. I pointed it out. And when I did my second transaction, I could have swore she snatched the coupons from me. But anyway, so it's $9 worth of coupons. Tax was 13 cents. I paid $1.38. Got my Catalina. Did the toaster strudels. Okay, and 4 Airwicks, excuse me. And that looked like 4 Airwicks. And then the toaster strudels and the scrambles were all at $2. And then I had an e-coupon loaded for $3 off, 75 cents off 3 toaster strudels. And then my $5 Catalina, $5 Catalina I gave. And then again, the 2 $2 coupons for the Airwick. And I paid $4.01 out of pocket and left with my other $5 Catalina. Okay, moving on to Rite Aid. Okay, so I have Cheer over there. That's hiding. All right, so went in the store because I was told that they did get a truck in today. They had none on the front display. Went to the back. They had 3. I said, I'm still going to go ahead and grab them because I'll go down the street to the other store and finish doing the deal. Okay. So, on this transaction, I have oh yeah. On this transaction, you're gonna see actually I got a little Trident there and some silly bands as well. So the Trident was $1. Then the 3 cheer, 2 up there, 1 at the bottom, and then the coupons for the $2 off cheer. Now that $1.25, what that is, the young lady keyed in. She tried to key in my plus up because it didn't scan, and it took off $1.25. And then she turned around and manually entered the $4. Okay. Then I had a $3 plus up. And I had, coming on down, I had a $2 plus up. And there you see the silly bands. So in the end, she couldn't scan my last $2 one because I had only 75 cents left. And that's why I ended up throwing in a Trident, which I thought was $1.29, but it turns out it was on sale for $1. And so then I grabbed the silly bands. So my subtotal was 0. And then I paid $1.14 out of pocket. And when I left there, I was $15 in to my P&G deal. All right. And so then I went and I found to the other store, and they still had the one, I think, which was the one that I probably left on the shelf. And I said, well, if they only have one, well, I'm still going to go ahead and get it. I don't know where in my calculations, both days, I was thinking I needed to pick up 5 of the detergents to get to $20, but that's what I was thinking. So I said, I'm still going to pick it up and I'll just finish the deal somewhere else is what I was thinking. So I purchased the 1 cheer at $5, used a $2 plus, used a $2 coupon, used a $3 plus up, subtotal was 0, tax was 35 cents, and that is what I paid out of pocket total. Okay. And then I got back my $7 in plus ups for that deal being completed. And then you can do 2 of these per card. All right. Then I rounded it out with a final trip to Walmart. And I purchased this Olay, and, you know, just keeping it real, got a little pest problem because people brought pests into my house before they left. So I'm trying to eradicate those right now. So, you know, we family. So just keeping it real, bought some Raid, okay? Because I'm trying to keep things under control. So yeah, bought the Olay. And for the Olay, I used this $3 off 2 Olay bars or body washes, okay? And it says it excludes Simply Olay and trial or travel size. This is not a trial or travel size, even though they list it in it is in the travel section. But right on the barcode, they just said it's a personal bar. Doesn't say travel, it says personal bar. And also, someone else video that I watched one time has actually called Olay, and Olay has specified that this is not a trial or travel size. So I was very confident in using that coupon. I had 20 of them, but they only had 9 bars on the shelf, so I picked up 8. And this is what this coupon looks like. $3.47 for the Raid, and then 8 of the Olay bars at 97 cents made my subtotal $11.23. And then my coupons were $12. Subtotal was negative 77 cents. Tax was 79 cents. And I paid 2 cents out of pocket. And I think I enjoyed this transaction the most because the young lady, when she got down to the bottom and she said 2 cents, and I handed her the 2 cents that I already had in my hands because I already figured it out, she was like, seriously? Wow. Really? So, and as I left out, she was kind of just looking at the coupons, but she was like, wow, you know, she couldn't believe that. All right, you guys. So, sorry this video went on for so long, but I did have a lot to get through. So, what I want to say about this is that I absolutely love this transaction because, as you remember, I left Walmart with $9.01 in my hand to begin with. And then after all the subsequent transactions at the different places, I still ended up with $2.11 left from that original transaction. So you guys, everything on this table was completely free. Everything on this table was completely free. And so that's 16 puffs. I actually have 14 of the Nature Fusion because I gave 2 to the CSM. And then 9 of the Pro Nutrients, 8 Airwicks, 5 toaster strudels. 3 toaster strudels, 2 toaster scrambles, 5 Totino's pizza rolls, 4 bottles of cheer, Silly Man's gum, 8 bars of soap, and insecticide. And I came away still with $2.11 in my pocket and a $5 Catalina and a $7 plus up reward. Bam! It doesn't get much better than that, you guys. It does not get much better than that at all. So yeah, I'm totally ecstatic with that. And then if you want to go a little bit further and add to that I sold some of my stockpile, some of my air freshener before I even left the house, and started out with $7 that I didn't even have when I first started, when I first left the house, when I first got here. That's even better. But yeah, thank you very much, Pro Nutrients, for paying for all of this other stuff. Thank you, Walmart, for giving overage. I hope they continue to do it for, the foreseeable future. All right, you guys, this video is long enough now. Until the next one, peace and blessings.